Welcome to Cloud Studio videos, short DevOps, Cloud and AWS tutorials. Hello and welcome to my new video. So in this video I want to show you how AWS IAM Access Policies work. So we will create a test user in this video and I will log in as that user. Then I will review user permissions. Then I will open the policy to see what it allows. Then we will check the JSON structure of the access policy, and then we will attach the second policy to the user. We will compare these two policies, and finally we will remove everything. Okay, let's start. So first I want to create a test user. So I'm logged in as an admin in AWS Console, and I will go to users and I will click on the create user, and I will give the name of the user test demo user, and I will give the user access to AWS Management Console. I will configure the custom password, and I will uncheck this option to create a new password after next sign in and click on next. Alright, here we need to give permissions to the user. So I will attach a policy directly to the user account, and I want to give him an administrator access so that he has full access to entire AWS account. And I will say next. And I will say create user. And I will return to user list. And user is there. Okay, so we created the user. So now I want to log in as a test user. So I will open the new incognito private window in the browser. I will open Amazon, AWS Amazon.com, and I will say sign into console. And I will say that I want to sign as a test demo user with the password I created. And okay, so I'm now logged in as a test user. So next task is to review the user's permissions. So we want to check the user permissions. So we open the identity access management as a user, and I will click on the users, and I will say test demo user, and here we gave the user administrator access. So these are the permissions user currently have. So I will now check this. I will click on the administrator access policy. So here we can see the list of all services that user can use, and basically all the services, because it's administrator access. So all 454 services. And these are the all API calls and operations that user is allowed to perform. So 454. Okay, if we click on the JSON, so here you can see how the policy is written in JSON format. So you have a version, statement, effect, action, and resource. So basically here in the administrator access policy, you can see that effect is allow and action is everything and resource all the resources. So basically this is a standard structure for every IAM policy in AWS. Alright, so let's now assign another policy to the user and let's check the permissions that user will get in the second policy. So we will again go to the users and I will go to the test demo user properties by clicking on the user, and then on the permissions tab I want to add permission. I will click on add permission. I want to attach policies directly to the user, and I will find IAM read-only access and IAMFullAccess. These two access policies, and I will say next, and I will say add permissions. So now we can see that now the user has 3 permissions attached to his account, and let's open these two IAM access permissions and let's check the permissions in these policies. So in the IAM read-only access policy, we have permissions only for one service, and that service is identity access management. If we enter inside of the service, we see that this policy is giving user only read-only access, so user can only read and he cannot make any changes inside of any of these actions and APIs here in this list. So basically uh, this is the list, and if we go to JSON, we see here that effect of the policy is allow, and the policy is allowing user to perform the get operations and the list operations. So he can read everything in the identity access management, he can list everything, but he cannot make any changes. Okay, let's now open the full access, IAMFullAccess. So this policy is giving user full access to the IAM service and organization service. So let's enter into the IAM, and we see here that user will have all the permissions for, and he can perform all actions in the identity access management. So if we go to JSON, we will see here that he has allowed, and regarding the identity access management, everything is allowed. So he can read everything, he can make all changes, he can add, remove, add users, create groups. Basically, he can do everything if he has this full access access policy. All right, so now we will remove these policies from the user account that we added. So we go again into the properties of the user, and on the permissions tab, I will mark these two IAM access policies and I will remove by clicking on remove button. All right, I remove the policies. So now what I want to do, I will log out as a test demo user, sign out from the AWS Console, and I will go back to the admin user, and I will remove the test users the test user, because we don't need this user anymore. Okay, so first we need to remove the login profile from the user. So let's fix this error now. How we gonna do it? We will use the PowerShell and AWS CLI. So let's see if CLI is working. Yes. All right. So we need to remove the profile for the user first before we can delete the user. So this is the command how we're gonna delete the profile for the user. Command is delete login profile, and the username is test demo user. Okay, we did it. So let's now delete user again. Let's try to delete user again. All right, now it works. Okay, that's it. We removed the access policies, we deleted the user, and yeah, this is how identity access management access policies work in AWS, and this is how you can attach them to the user, and how to read them, how to compare them, and manage user permissions. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more AWS and DevOps tutorials. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more DevOps tutorials. See you in the next video.